Good day, I'm Erica G. Barrios from Bay 4-3ATT. So, I'm going to report the pullet and layer management. Selecting chicks and pullets. Under proper care, healthy, well-bred chicks make for good layers. Selecting the right type of chick is key to efficient production. Small-bodied commercial white leghorns that produce a lot of eggs at a low cost are the best layer hens. And some commercial brown egg laying chickens lay early as well as white leghorns. If you are interested in producing eggs and meat, consider raising some good egg type pullets and some broiler crosses for meat rather than trying to use a dual purpose breed that isn't best for either purpose. Pullets refers to young chickens that are less than 1 year of age. So kapag interesado daw po tayo mag production ng hiwalay yung sa egg production na gagamitin mong pullets or layers. So para mas makapokus kayo kung ano talaga yung purpose. So sa egg hiwalay, then iba din yung sa meat process, meat purpose. Then yung pullets ay basically teenager chicken. Then order 6 pullet chicks when purchasing layers. You don't need males in a layer flock unless you want fertile eggs for hatching, and most city ordinance for backyard chickens prohibit roosters. Then commercial hatcheries and jobbers can provide healthy chicks or pullets for a layer flocks. So ano po dito ay hiwalay na yung kung bibili kayo ng pullet chicks, kailangan dapat hiwalay na yung male sa female, kasi hindi mo naman din kailangan daw ng male na layer kung hindi mo goal na magkaroon ng hindi ka mag-hatch. Kasi karamihan sa ating lungsod may ordinance na yung rooster bawal na sa backyard. Then meron pa din naman mabibili nga sa hatcheries kung gusto mo ng okay na healthy na chicks for layer flocks. Then housing. Late spring and summer housing needs for brooding and rearing chicks and pullets are minimal. You can use any small building that meets the floor space needs of your chicks and pullets. After brooding, you can raise pullets in a fenced range or yard with a covered shelter for protection. Sa bahay natin, 'di ba, marami naman na area na pwede mong gawin nga na housing for your pullets. Like for example, yung meron kayong bodega na maaliwalas naman na pwedeng gawing brooding housing ng mga chicks mo. And of course, yung bakuran nyo na may space, pwede mo na lang lagyan ng bubong mag-serve as protection sa mga sisiw. Tapos lagyan mo na lang ng mga fence para hindi sila sa wild animals, para silang lang din yung magkakasama sa isang area. Then you can buy brooding, feeding and watering equipment from local feed and farm supply outfits. Para mas makamura ka, syempre dun ka sa alam mong affordable. So, kaya dun ka sa binibilhan talaga ng mga pangunahing pangangailangan ng pag nag-alaga ka ng pullets and layer. Then, some of the equipment you can build yourself. Pwede ka gumawa nga naman sa bahay nyo. Like, for example, meron ka rin namang available sa bahay na kawayan or extra woods or plywoods, etc. You can DIY. And you can also check with local farmers for use equipment for pwede ka manghiram in case na mayroon kayong kakilala na hindi naman din ginagamit yung mga equipment kasi naka-stock lang, ganun yun, pwede. Then of course kailangan mo na syempre linisin yun bago mo gamitin sa production mo na poultry birds para hindi sila mag-cause ng harm sa itatayong mong production. Then, you may use roost for pullets over 6 weeks of age. A roost is a perch that birds use to rest on at night. Then, use rounded 2-inch non-metal materials placed 12 to 15 inches apart. Then, you can slant the roasting rack from the floor to about 24 inches high on the wall. Para siyang nakaslant kasi parang hindi naman inappropriate. Hindi naman okay kung naka-flat siya sa sa floor. So, naka-slant talaga siya. So, you can also place it on a screen platform over dropping pit and allow 6 linear inches of roasting space per pullets. So, yan. Merong mga tamang sukat. The space needed. Each chick needs 1/2 square foot of brooder house space from 1 day to 6 weeks of age. Kapag first stage ng pag-alaga mo, which is 1 day to 6 weeks, bawat chicks kailangan half of square foot house space. Then 6 to 15 weeks, ito naman yung 1.5 square feet floor space. Then kapag growing period na, which is 2.5 square foot floor space. Then cleaning. Thoroughly clean and disinfect the house and equipment before starting chicks for use houses. So linisin mo syempre mabuti and disinfect yung housing and of course the equipments bago gamitin sa panibago mong cycle na production ng poultry. Pero lalo na to, kailangan mo itong gawin lalo na kung gamit na yung house. Kumbaga, i-reuse mo na lang kung pang ilang cycle mo na nagamit. So, kailangan mo talaga siyang linisin for the safety of the poultry. Then, remove litter, manure, dust, and cobwebs from the house. So, tatanggalin niyo yung mga basura, yung pataba, tira-tirang pataba na gawa ng yung mga ipot, tapos yung alikabok, syempre, tapos yung mga sapot para malinis yung bahay ng mga chicks. Syempre, dagdag factor yun na maganda yung kalalabasan ng ng mga chicken natin. Paglumpay na sila. Then, wash the house using pressurized water. Kung wala ka namang pressurized waters, syempre pang malaking lang yung production. So, swerte na kung meron kayo dun sa bahay. Ay parang mas maganda. Kung wala kayong ganun, ay sayos na pwedeng yung DIY na yung host, gagawan mo rin ng paraan para mas malakas yung pwersa niya, o di kaya gawin na lang, walisin na lang para mas mabilis at mas tipid. Hindi na kailangan maraming tubig doon. So malilinisan mo na rin yung particle area na gusto mong linisin. Then scrub and scrape all organic matter from the building and equipment surfaces. Kusing maigi yung yung mga dumi-dumi na nakadikit sa mga surface ng bawat area and equipments para mas malinis talaga. Then disinfect the building and equipment using an appropriate disinfectant. So hindi kailangan na basta nalinis kung ano lang madampot ay hindi mo alam na may harmful effects pala siya sa aalagaan mo. So, doon pa lang lugi ka na. Kasi ikaw na mismo din ang gumawa ng way para sa ikatatalo mo. Ganun. Kasi ay hindi pala siya safe sa aalagaan mo. So, make sure na to follow the direction din na yung mga gagamitin mo sa production mo. Kahit na ito ay gamit sa paglinis, gamit sa pagpapakain niya, papapakain sa mga chicks, or kahit na ano may kinalaman sa production. So, you need to make sure na safe. And dry and air out the building. So, kailangan patuyuin maigi, tapos para iwas nga sa kasi pagka masa mo sa parang yun na magiging simula ng pagiging unhealthy na ng mga chicks mo. So dry and air out the building. Siguro panatilihin yun kasi kahit naman din sa tao parang ang sagwa ganun, may effect sa atin. So what more sa mga chicks, diba? Then, place 2 to 4 inches of wood, shavings, straw, or other litter material on the floor. Ito naman yun yung mga, usually nakikita ko ang mga ganto sa furniture, yung parang hibla ng mga tabla. So, sa bagay yung iba naman ang ginagamit naman ay yung pwedeng yung pinag-anuhan ng palay, or yung iba dyaryo ang gamit para smooth sa katawan ng chicks, or safe sila, tapos warm. Parang protection din nila yun. Hindi ko basta siya yung parang nagsiserve as nababawasan yung lamig kasi meron silang ganong something na mauupo na mahihigaan, hindi directly dun sa floor ng housing. Then place a cardboard fence around the brooding area to confine the chickens to the heat source for the first week. So meron ngang mga cardboard na nakapaikot sa area nila na nagsiserve as protection against heat. Then brooders are warming houses used to maintain the body temperatures of young birds. There are numerous heat sources you can use to warm the brooder, including infrared lamps, simple light bulbs, or small electric elements. Then the brooders is an example of a basic brooding area. The brooder area, itong circle na malaki. Then the feeder, then cardboard fence, yung parang serve as barrier. Then water box, feeder, then water ulit, then feeder ulit. Yan. Then complete feeds from the local feed store are a good option for small flock owners. Farms that have good mixing facilities for other livestock can use local grains mixed with a proper commercial concentrate. Follow the direction provided by your local feed supplier. So, mas makakatipid nga yung mga nagsisimula pa lang. Kapag syempre, bibili ka sa alam mong mura at hindi galing na sa export. I mean, import. Hindi galing sa imported na na mamahalan, ganyan. Or hindi kaya, galing ka feed, yung imimix mo para mas makatipid ka and mas mas healthy kasi organic, ganun. And then, a starter mash is generally fed for the first 6 to 8 weeks. Then, place the feed on chick box, lids or trays for the first few days. Then make sure the chicks have water as soon as they arrive. Then provide a 1 linear inch of feeder space per chick at the hoppers at first. Then you can increase the space to 2 inches once the chicks are 2 weeks old. Then after 8 weeks of age, pullets are then given a grower or developer mash. You can then increase the feeder space to 3 to 4 inches per growing pullet. Then once the pullets start laying and it is about 20 weeks of age, you can start the birds on laying mash. A hanging tube type feeder 15 inches in diameter will feed about 30 birds. The birds will waste less feed if you fill the hoppers half full and adjust the feeder height or size to meet the bird size. Then you should have at least 3 sizes of hoppers to use for growing birds. Kapalitan mo siya. Then, a yard or range can supplement pullet diets with green feed. Make sure chicks or pullets have a chick or pullet size grid available at the appropriate age. Then try to keep your growing pullets within body weight guidelines provided by the breeder. Water. Provide a 1-gallon water fountain for 50 chicks during the first 2 weeks. Then increase the number of size of waterers from 2 to 10 weeks to provide 40 inches of watering space per 100 birds or 1 gallon capacity per 10 birds if using fountains. Then use a flat foam under waterers to avoid wet litter. Then automatic waterers can save your labor even with small flocks. Make sure chicks and pulls always have access to fresh, clean, and water. So, less gastos na naman to. Pero, syempre, mag-e-invest ka nga ng mas malaki sa una. Then, pag tagal-tagal naman, syempre, magbaway mo dun kasi nga nakatipid ka sa labor, ganun. Then, keeping the birds healthy. First, isolate your birds. Separate your birds from the flocks, pets, and wildlife. That's why we have a fence na magsisilbing barrier sa kanila against the harmful other animals. Then, limit visitors from entering your poultry house and yard. So, yung mga tao, huwag mong hayaang dumami sila para tingnan o basta bumisita or tumingin sa mga alaga mo. Kailangan kung hanggat maaari lang yung namamahala, yung feeders mo lang yung nandun, tapos pwedeng ikaw para bisitahin lang kung progress. Then keep your flocks area free of rodents. Kailangan syempre, di ba, pag malinis na, so ano pa ang gagawin ng mga daga-bubit doon kung malinis na, unless mga gutom sila. So kailangan mo siyang gawa ng paraan. So one of the technique ay kailangan lagyan ng screen para protection na rin sa mga masasamang elemento tulad ng mga daga sa iyong mga sisi. Yung one of the best practice. Then control parasite. Protect yard and range area so that birds aren't on the same ground each year. So ang gagawin, lilipat ng area, hindi lang kung sa, like for example, ngayong taon ditong tide yung yung housing. So the next year pwedeng ibahin mo naman para hindi yun yung maging yung maging suki o alam na ng mga parasite kung saan ba yung magandang saan sila pupunta, ganun. So rotation, parang hindi ka same area lagi ng cycle mo, so lilipat ganun. Then clean your flux house ngayon, syempre panating malinis para yung yung alaga mo healthy, syempre kapag malinis. Then use a low level coccidius that drug in the feed during the brooding and growing period. So alalay lang sa pagbibigay ng mga meds na nakakatulong sa brooding stage ng mga flux mo. Then occasionally check birds for lice and mites. Titignan mo, baka kutuhin na yan, ganyan. Marami na siyang mga eme sa niya, sa buhok niya or doon sa balahibo niya, na makakatulong din syempre na mas maging quality yung yung outcome ng production mo kapag malinis mo, parang tao lang din. Then have a vaccination program. Obtain chicks or pullets that are from Fusarium typhoid clean stock. Then use a vaccination program for Newcastle disease and bronchitis, especially if there are other poultry flocks in the area. So hindi naman din natin maiiwasan nga na kayo lang sa isang area na yun yung may ganong business, lalo na kung ganito na isang sa dami-dami ng agriculture student. So hindi malayong mangyari na mayroong magkalapit or magkadikit bahay pa nga na so yun, para iwas. Have chicks vaccinated at the hatchery for Marek's disease. Then a local veterinarian or country extension educator can assist you with the flock health and other management problems, or will direct you to a competent source of help. Then separate and care for birds by their age as much as possible, and then especially the care for the younger birds first. Then routinely clean the house. Clean waters daily and periodically wash them with sanitizing solution. Then keep litter in good condition and remove cake and wet spots. Add fresh litter as needed, and provide good ventilation to keep out moisture and prevent ammonia buildup in the house. Then preventing cannibalism. Cannibalism often occurs in growing and laying flocks and is hard to control once it starts. Then the following factors can play a role in cannibalism. The first one is crowding. So if overcrowding, magiging cause ng cannibalism, kasi nga siksikan na sila to syempre siksikan, so may tendency nga mag-aaway-away sila, or hindi naman basta, like for example yung yung housing mo ay good for 50, nilagyan mo siya ng 100, so overcrowding na siya, magiging cause na siya ng cannibalism, magkakagulo na sila, so magtutukaan gano'n. Nutrient deficiencies, tawag dito, hindi nagugutom, tama na, hindi sapat yung binigay mong nutrients sa mga flocks mo, so ba't magkakaroon pa ng reasons na mag-cause ng cannibalism. Then poor ventilation, kapag mainit, syempre ma-irritate sila, so sino mag-aawa, sinong mag-aanuhan, syempre sila din. Then too physical, drinking, or eating space. Mag-aagawan sila. Possible na mag-agawan kasi maliit or too much light. Mainit, syempre, mainit. So, magsisiksikan sila sa isang area. Then, parang magkukos na din ng overcrowding. Idleness. Laziness. Then, the appearance of blood on injured birds. Then, lighting management. Provide light stimulation at 18 weeks of age, starting with a minimum of 13 hours of day length. So, ito ay laying stage na. So, tapos kailangan maka 13 hours sa day yung pag then increase light by 15 to 30 minutes per week until 6 from 13 magiging 16 hours of light sa day length. Then light intensity negative 0.9 to 1.2 foot candle, then never decrease day length and light intensity during laying period. So, and timing for lighting stimulation. Lighting stimulation should not be provided until the flux reach the optimum body weight of 1,270 to 1,360 gram or the weight described by the special breed. So, yun nga, hindi ka maglalagay ng light stimulation hanggat hindi mo na-reach yung laying period. Then, flux that receive light stimulation at suboptimal body weight may lead to prolapse. Ang prolapse is yung hindi magandang basta about siya sa sa physical or physiological abnormality of a flux. Thank you.